Shall I smile? I'm here today to talk to you about two things which, once upon a time, dominated the headlines. Now, recent events have replaced them in the news cycle, but I don't want to talk about doom and gloom. Instead, I want to talk about two things which couldn't possibly cause upset or be controversial in any way. I want to talk about the GDPR and Brexit. So, to begin, why are these two events linked? Well, the GDPR is an EU regulation. That means it's enforced by the EU on all members of the EU. Though individual countries updated or enacted measures to enforce certain elements of the GDPR within their own countries, the age at which a child can give consent for their data to be used, for example, the GDPR itself was enforced directly by the EU. Therefore, in a post-Brexit world, there's no EU to enforce the GDPR on the UK, and so it ceases to be law. But this is a problem. If we want to continue trading and sharing data with the EU, we need a system which is just as robust and secure as the GDPR. That's where we find ourselves in our current situation, where we have two GDPRs in effect in the UK, the EU GDPR and the UK GDPR. To explain this, we first need to understand where the UK stands in its current exit from the EU. On the 31st of January 2020, the UK left the EU, mostly. In fact, the UK actually entered a transition period enacted by the withdrawal agreement in which all EU regulations continue to apply to the UK whilst exit negotiations continue. This means that the EU GDPR, as enacted back in 2018, is still in full effect in the UK. The transition period is scheduled to end on the 31st of December 2020. The government is adamant that this will still go ahead, though there is some uncertainty based on the current state of negotiations and the effect of COVID-19. But once the period does end, it means the end of the EU GDPR. This would mean that the UK, in GDPR terms, becomes a third country, making it harder for data to be shared back and forth. To avoid this, the UK government brought into law the UK GDPR. This law takes the EU GDPR in its entirety, tweaks it a little and makes it relevant to the UK, and combines it with a revised and updated Data Protection Act, thus creating the UK GDPR. The UK GDPR came into effect on the day we definitely maybe left the EU, on the 31st of January 2020, and it works alongside the EU GDPR until it ceases to be enforced in the UK, and we drop down to a regular, boring old one GDPR.